Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Greetings and salutations, folks, and welcome back to Mass Effect 2, where the story has moved itself along regardless of our intent of pushing it off for later. We've confronted the, wow, I remember the villain's name now, but not his army, the Collectors. Dealt with Harbinger, or should you say, the extension of Harbinger's self, several times as he assumed control. Fled and escaped with our lives to fight another day. Luckily, I don't believe we're timed for the next mission. The next mission is going to be, there is a derelict Reaper that is being kind of like pulled in by a dwarf star. That's the next plot mission, and that's, I believe, the mission where you find Legion. But we're going to put that off for much later because I believe that also starts a timer on our clock. Shepard, I see you awakened Okir's Krogan. A dangerous decision, but you've got free reign, R-E-I-N, on this operation. If you're certain he'll be a useful member of the team, you've got my support. We need every weapon we can get in this battle. If this grunt proves unreliable and has to be put down, don't lose the body. He's based at least partially on Collector technology and could offer useful genetic data. But again, you are in charge. Pragia facility. Commander Shepard contacting you per Elusive Man's instructions. He believed you would want to know that he had ordered Subject Zero's project shut down before the riot broke out. Cerberus personnel arrived to find all guards dead, along with most of the subjects. Any surviving children were treated for injuries, given mild amnesic treatments, and delivered to Alliance facilities as survivors of slaver attacks. A few surviving doctors were forcibly retired for their role in the project. Per your report, the facility on Pragia has been destroyed. And that's the thing. It's clear. I felt it was clear that Cerberus wouldn't be torturing children. Not because they are good people, but because I believe that they would not torture human beings for that. Now, would that mean that they would be willing to torture Turian children? Or Hanar children? Or whatever race Liara Tassoni is. I forget at the moment. Asari children. The answer might be yes. But human children, I do not believe Cerberus would do that. Kelly, tell me about Grunt.
You had me so worried when you were trapped on the Collector ship. Thank goodness for Edie.
That sounds like more than just professional concern, Kelly.
You're more than just my commander. You're my friend. Edie brought you back to me. If she had a body, I'd give her a big hug.
Can I get a big hug?
I'm standing right here. Where's my hug?
Oh, Shepard. I wish there were time to get to know you better.
Why don't you join me in my cabin for a meal? It would give us the chance to talk.
That sounds wonderful. I've been hoping for some private time with you. Lead the way.
And now the awkward romance begins. Nobody pays attention on this ship. Nobody gossips about the crew or anything.
I haven't stayed up that late since my college days. I had a wonderful evening. Thank you, Shepard.
That was a renegade action? And a paragon action? Okay.
I noticed the fish tank up in your cabin. If you'd like, I could feed your fish while you're away.
I have no fish because they died, because I forgot about feeding them. But now that Kelly can feed the fish, I can now resupply my fish supply, and not have to worry about them losing their lives.
Anyway, what's up?
Is there anything I should know?
Grunt seems very anxious, pacing down in the cargo hold. You might want to check in on him. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Good luck out there, Shepard.
Alright, let's go take a look at Grunt. We're probably just going to get his loyalty mission, which is in engineering. I don't remember what his loyalty mission is. Maybe it's to try to figure out who he is as a Krogan, because like his personal identity was essentially spoon-fed to him through his genetic code, through his genetic training. So like he hasn't had like the culture raised into him. If he was actually raised in a clan as opposed to grown in a tube. He is in port cargo. Ah, look at Grunt now, pacing back and forth. Just like Kelly said.
Chambers said you're tearing up the place. Something wrong?
Something is wrong.
Oh, there's a specific thing going on with Krogan physiology. The bloodletting or the bloodlust, something...
With my hands.
It's been a little while, but it has something to do with his
Like it's not my
physiology.
choice. Like I just wanna... I don't know. See? Why do that? What's wrong?
Okeer didn't imprint anything to help you figure this out?
I see pictures of old battles, voices of warlords, but this is a blood haze in my head. I want control.
What was the Star Trek version of this? The Vulcan...
Focus, but here my blood screams, my plates itch.
Like something to do with reproduction. It's been a while.
I'm tank-born. What is this?
Edie, anything in your files about Krogan diseases that could cause this?
Cerberus has a number of autopsies on file, but nothing on a living Krogan of this age and situation. Krogan are reluctant to share medical records.
My people were defeated by doctors and labs. They will never let stuff like that leave the home world to Chunka.
Alright, then we'll go to Tachanka. And I suppose that's the main reason why,
Thank you, Shepard.
why there's no immediate character selection when we land in Tachanka, is because we have multiple loyalty missions going on at that area. Which I suppose that means I could just head back now. Otherwise, I do have a couple of side missions going on. Well, more than a couple. I got a lot of side missions. I got loyalty missions, got side missions, recruitment missions. I got a lot to choose from. So, let's see where we want to go. Alright, actually, let's start off with the Citadel. And help out Garrus. Complete Garrus Ricarian's orbiting, not his orbiting. Help him fulfill his loyalty mission. One, because that'll knock that out. Two, because I can go to the Citadel and buy some fish. Now that I've got Kelly Chambers in charge of taking care of the fish instead of me. Because I was not a very good parent to the fish. I did not feed them, and they died. Also, is there a reason why they have that kind of like Leonardo da Vinci style, like man on the right side of the screen? With arms outstretched and legs outstretched. Like, what purpose does that have in regards to the scanning or the docking or the boarding of the Citadel? Garrus has not been used in a while, so he can buy himself some more Overlord. So there's the Katana Shotgun and the Eviscerator Shotgun. Common. Sounds cooler. Let's try the Eviscerator. It's kind of interesting that this game has so few weapons, because, like, with Mass Effect 1, you're constantly looting weapons left and right. With Mass Effect Andromeda, I believe you loot lots of stuff.
That is a good place to start looking.
In a warehouse near the Neon Markets on Zakara Ward. Hold on. That's basically on the left side of the map from here. So we'll worry about that, but first we have some very important stuff to take care of, which is...
Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
This is horribly inconvenient. Your door needs
Sorry for the
updates.
inconvenience, ma'am.
It's so inconvenient you had to apologize twice. Let's go to Citadel Souvenirs. I think that one just had the ship models. Oh, nope, it has a fish. We'll buy some scald fish. Some Thasian sunfish. And a model of the Sovereign. Excellent. Now that our first objective has been taken care of, let's go into this shop to see if they have anything.
I hear this is the best place for food.
They have nothing.
You heard wrong. This is the best place for food on the whole damn city.
You know, I think they're showing me everything on every level. And that's why it's a little bit on the disorienting side. Like, instead of showing each level separately, it's just overlaying each floor. Ah, hello, used ship salesman. Let's see, there's the chef. There's the warehouse. That's probably where I need to go. Let's see if this place has interesting stuff. They have nothing. I've already picked this Citadel clean. Nobody has anything to buy. What about you? Tech damage, alright.
This might be useful.
Damage protection, sure, why not? But I'll probably still need to actually research that. I don't know. I'd have to take a look. And then there's the staircase. So let us go and get vengeance for Garrus.
Place. The Forger's thug should be in.
Wait, this was a trick, wasn't it? You sent me to the wrong place just to get me to leave.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Been trying to get this refund for 2 years. 2 years! I'm not giving up now.
You'd get a lot farther in life if you just held on to your service orders and receipts.
Why, hello. I am just a friendly neighborhood mercenary. Don't mind me. Ah. So the Krogans are the muscle.
Jade, you're not quite how I imagined you.
Looks can be deceiving.
You live in a universe filled with strange aliens.
Which one of you wants to?
What did you
disappear?
expect there to be?
I'd rather see you make someone reappear.
That's not the service we provide.
Make an exception. Just this once.
Damn it! Quick! Shoot them! Shoot them, you lumberjack mouse!
Too slow.
That was easy.
Why do I even bother?
We're looking for someone. A client of yours.
Not mine. I'm not Fade.
Oh,
I just work for
okay.
him. Sort of.
I knew it.
I work for him, sort of?
Then
What does
maybe
that
you'd like
mean?
to tell us where to find him.
Yes, of course. He's in the factory district. Works out of the old prefab foundry.
I know the place.
Oh, he's got a lot of mercs there. Blue Suns. Harkin thinks they're protecting him.
I remember Harkin. He was the drunk.
How the hell did Harkin end up being the Fade?
Well, he got fired from CSEC a while back.
For being drunk,
He
probably.
used his knowledge of CSEC and their systems to help a few people disappear. Then he made himself disappear, and Fade was born, so to speak.
Interesting. But it changes nothing. We still need to find him before we can get to Sedonis.
That's true.
go pay
Let's
Harkin
get going.
a visit.
We'll need to go to the transit station. I can get us to him from there.
So I can go?
Sure, but if we don't find Harkin, we'll be back for you.
Oh, good.
Alright, let us hail a cab. And of course, bonus renegade points. But I was not going to... I'm not going to not take that renegade option. Fire powers in an arc by aiming slightly next to your target. Huh. Okay. Also, if we're taking a cab, why is Garrus driving? Unless cabs are all automated in this universe, and you could choose to switch them to manual? It's Harkin. He's just right there at the entrance.
There he is.
Shepard? Don't just stand there. Stop them! Stop them! Run all you want, Harkin. We'll find you. Right there. Cover. Look out!
Excellent. Okay. Let's switch to... Actually, let's switch to shield because most Blue Suns type enemies are shielded. Why is there a double set of doors? They really need 2 sets. You know, and I just realized I don't think I've hacked anything for a while. It seems as though like every mission had some form of hacking for a while. And the last few missions haven't really had any hacking. Although I suppose it's not like the collectors are going to be carrying around data pads. Nope, get back up. There you go. That's very kind of you. How about you use that ability?
Critical system damage. Impact event.
Ah, hello. Nope, nope. Don't aim at the guy, aim at the explosives. Alright. That's one of the things I always, one of the reasons why I usually turn off auto-aim in any action game, in any shooter, is because I don't like the controls, taking away control from myself. And that usually is something that happens when you have auto-aim on. Is that, like, just because you're thinking about shooting at one specific target, and then your character is going to be like, nope, this target gets the focus. I've lately been using what does this game call it? No, it would be under controller. Does this game doesn't have no option for it? Auto level up. No, I guess it doesn't have a listing for it. So most games would have that kind of listing where like has like maybe a soft lock on the target. And I started using that on this channel specifically because it makes just the act of playing the game generally easier. It started especially with the Battlefield 5. It kind of breaks that barrier where it's like I'm not good enough at the game to just to remove that feature. I also find it as as an idea of like a way of showcasing character skill through gameplay. Because as a new player to a game, you're not exactly going to have the same training as, say, Commander Shepard or any soldier in an army of Battlefield 5. So, like, having that kind of soft lock on presents the idea that that is filling in for their training. But it's always a little bit, like, it also depends on how the game is made. So clearly there's like a little bit of lock onto it, but only on enemy characters, which I suppose is only really an issue if I'm attempting to blow up explosives that are nearby the bad guys. And that just happened to be the one time in which I was planning on doing that. Because I figured, hey, there's an explosive next to 2 robots. I'll just shoot the explosive. Everybody will be happy. Well, except for the robots. They'll be dead. So, closed captioning and gate. Okay. A lot of just small circuit boards. Why, hello, Blue Legionnaire. Are these Vorkcha? No, these are Batarians, I think.
One last.
Oh. Alright, got some ammo, got some health kits, which I don't need, so that's just going to become money. Let's pick up some power cells, some refined iridium. Ooh, 2,000, not bad. And hacking, of course. There's that. Nope. I tried to move up to grab that last piece of code, but I was too slow.
I need cover.
Oh, hello. How are you? And that guy's a Turian. You know, they got a very diverse crew. They got Turians, they got humans, they got Batarians in the Blue Suns. You wanna be a high-stakes space mercenary? The Blue Suns has got a position for you.
Light him up.
Alright, let's switch out to the flamethrower, light this guy up, and hopefully take him down. Alright, that is done. Garrus is back on his feet. He can brush it off. He's been knocked down before. That's fine. Heck, he starts off the game getting a shot in the face. So, he can take it. What circuit boards does it want me to bypass? You know, it's kind of interesting that they pull in Harkin this way. I guess it's good to have like those connections to the first game. Although I don't remember what happens to Harkin after this.
So Harkin's finally gone completely bad.
He was always a pain in the ass, but I'm in.
Or if he does, yeah, I don't know what happens to him after this game.
Within an inch of his life.
No point in giving him too much time to prepare. Come on.
Right behind you.
Forged IDs. Who needs a use for a forged ID? As I'm not aware of that, actually. I guess somebody out there does. Is that somebody me? Oh, hello. Power cells. Oh, hello. We got that one. There. And... Nope, that was a mistake. But interesting. Okay, so if you screw up the button press, it doesn't lose you, it doesn't knock you back. If you hit an X, then you lose a piece of the code.
The warehouse scanners. The crates in the transport carriers overhead are rigged to explode when dropped.
Good to know.
Look out!
Subdue and suppress.
Here we go.
Because we need some information, sir. That's why we're not going to turn around. And you, unfortunately, happen to be the source of the information. There we go. That took a little while. Oh, hello. Oh, damn it. Again, I have to keep remembering that I have the ability to just turn invisible.
Hostiles detected.
Because I feel like there's a previous part in the last section of... Oh, everybody's dead. Alright.
Enemies on scope.
This should slow him down. I'm not running from you, Shepard.
That's fine. You don't have to. It's preferable if you didn't.
Harkin's going to regret this.
But unfortunately, sir, your way of life...
Oh, crap. Two heavy mechs incoming. Do you really think you can take me down, Shepard?
Yes?
That one hit.
Defenses online. Defense systems active.
Okay. Let's switch to the flamethrower. Hopefully finish this one off. Or both of them off? Or this is just going to work, even though it probably shouldn't have. There we go. That used up a lot of heavy weapon ammo, but I'm sure I'll get it back someplace. Oh, and then there's Harkin. Oh no, not moving platforms. Also, like, what do you... Like, you're like, oh, these two heavy mechs did not defeat you. I'm just going to send out 2 light, easily disposable mechs that you've already defeated 100 of. That's gonna really seal the deal.
You were close, but not close enough.
That was a awkward series of cinematics.
Couldn't make yourself disappear, huh?
Come on, Garrus. We can work this out. What do you need?
I'm looking for someone.
Well, I guess we both have something the other one wants.
What do you want from me?
We're not here to ask favors, Harkin.
You don't say.
You helped a friend of mine disappear. I need to find him.
I might need a little more information than that.
His name
That's
is
all the information you get. Good luck.
I know who he is, and I'm not telling you squat.
Harkin, this doesn't have to be hard.
Screw you. I don't give out client information. It's bad for business.
Dying is also bad for business.
Broken neck.
All right. Get off me. Terminus really changed you, huh, Garrus?
No, but Sidonis opened my eyes. Now arrange a meeting.
What was he looking at? Does he have a gun over there or something? Or no, I guess they were just looking at the terminal.
Yeah, it's me. There's a chance your identity may be compromised. That's why I'm calling. I'm sending an agent. Where do you want to meet? All right, he'll be there. Don't worry, I got it covered. It's all good. He wants to meet you in front of Orbital Lounge, middle of the day. So, if our business is done, I'll be going.
So I may have just tried to kill you, but I'm just going to be heading out.
Kill me? That's not your style, Garrus.
My style has changed.
No, but I don't mind slowing you down a little.
You don't need to shoot him. He won't be able to hide from C-Sec now.
I guess it's your lucky day.
Yeah, I hope we could do this again real soon.
Yeah, you can headbutt him in the face.
Come on, let's move.
Sidonis better be there, or I'm coming back to finish the job.
So that's like 2 people back that he's threatened, just in case the information is bad. Like he threatened the Volus guy if Fade wasn't there. Now he's threatening Fade if Sidonis isn't there.
Harkin's a blood.
He's got an MO.
We shouldn't have just let him go. He deserved to be punished.
Getting a little worried about you, Garrus. You were pretty hard on Harkin.
You don't think he deserved it?
This is not like you.
What do you want from me, Shepard? What would you do if someone betrayed you?
I'm not sure, but I wouldn't let it change me.
I would have said the same thing before it happened to me.
It's not too late. You don't have to go through with this.
Who's going to bring Sidonis to justice if I don't? Nobody else knows what he's done. Nobody else cares. I don't see any other options.
Let me talk to him.
Talk all you want, but it won't change my mind. I don't care what his reasons were. He screwed us. He deserves to die.
You know, the fact that they're giving me this alternate option, I forget exactly how this turns out, but the fact that they're giving you this alternate option, it presents the idea that the story that Garrus knows is not the correct one. And he wouldn't be the only story like that in this game. Like Jack had her own idea as to what was going on in the facility, except it turned out to be the complete opposite.
From over there.
What do you need me to do?
Keep him talking and don't get in my way. I'll let you know when he's in my sights. Give me a signal so I know you're ready, and I'll take the shot. You better go. He'll be here soon.
So basically what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to talk to him. And find out if he actually did betray Garrus's crew. Also, I realize that Miranda has had no lines in this entire section, which I think I've talked about before. It would have definitely been a lot nicer if every character had some unique dialogue.
All right. There he is. Wave him over and keep him talking.
Yes, that Turian who's up there in the rafters with a gun is completely invisible.
You're in my shot. Move to the side.
This won't take long at all.
You one of Harkin's men? I don't remember seeing you before.
That's it. Just keep him talking a few more seconds.
I was told Harkin was one of the best. This better not happen again.
Should I warn Sidonis, or should I just let him take... I wanted to actually talk to him first. Huh. Let him take the shot, warn him. Let him take the shot, or warn him.
Oh, it won't. Don't worry.
What? Shit.
Betrayal repaid, Sidonis.
Oh well. Garrus is loyal now. Objective complete.
That was easy enough.
Clean and simple. Good work.
Thanks for helping me, Shepard. Let's get moving. I need to get away from this place.
Right with you.
Garrus's traitor has been found and dealt with, leaving Garrus clear-headed for the mission. Operatives in C-Sec will ensure no criminal charges are filed against him or Shepard. May be able to co-opt Harkin's criminal network, sending agents to investigate. Garrus has a new outfit. He's got a new power, which is just armor-piercing ammo. Not very important, but... especially since my armor-piercing ability has kind of improved to the point in which I can just press a button and everybody in the squad gains the armor-piercing upgrade. So, him having his own armor-piercing ammo isn't very important. But I suppose it's better than nothing. Oh. Let us...
appears to be investigating the death of Sidonis, Shepard. They currently have no leads.
What a shame.
What a shame. Alright, let's get back to the Normandy. Talk to Kelly, see if there's anything else going on. Kill enemies who aren't in cover first. Imagine that. I wouldn't have expected that they'd be easier to hit. This almost implies that being in cover makes you harder to hit. But the loading screen doesn't say that, so I don't know it yet. Alright. Anything? Are you just gonna turn your head to me and then make absolutely no sound? Good times, Kelly. Good times.
Thank you for watching. Questions, comments, recommendations for something to play next? Comment down below or send it on over to itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. That's itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. So long for now.